Howdy partners, I'm Dan, just a good old boy from Georgia with a completely neutral accent.
Hello, I am also from Georgia.
You've got the wrong Georgia!
Oh,
You've
fuck!
ruined it again! Honestly. Right, well, last video you may remember we went and rescued the potato-headed puppy, Ewan. I say rescued, we basically headhunted him from UP. And now that we have our own Irishman, we can actually call him in to help us. There are a couple of things he can do for us. First and foremost, as he did at the end of the last video, we can call him in to give us a transport to send us anywhere we've been on the map who are friends with us at the time. That will become important later when we're shooting everyone without any real discrimination. But for now, that means we can, well, I say teleport, means we can be airlifted over to UP's headquarters, which is, you know, will help us get towards where our next mission is.
Very
Also,
handy.
Very handy indeed. He's a helpful Irishman.
Yeah.
Can you see the lucky lady this time?
He gave me 13 points of damage. I retract my previous statement on him being very useful.
I even said, can you see it? I was trying to make you be careful. Ewan does have other, you know, features, other abilities programmed into his Irish brain.
Like moonwalking.
Like moonwalking, yes, we'll probably be seeing a lot of that.
Oh.
But he can also deliver vehicles and supply drops. So basically, he's an incredibly useful man who will keep us alive.
And moonwalked.
He's not as useful as the guy who will, you know, do airstrikes for us later on, but I'm pretty sure we've gone to the wrong location, you know. No contracts available. That's wrong.
Good job. Are we going to have to call you on again, or can we just ride to the outpost? It's
No,
not
we're
that
gonna
far.
have to call Ewan again. The goodness, is that the outpost? Oh, it is. You're right. I'm sorry, I've completely forgotten. Today it looks like we're going to be going extending UP's influence.
Civilians are very excitable in this. You just drive over one bus shelter and all of a sudden, oh yeah!
That was awesome as hell!
And it ended in an explosion. So
Hey, do you
bonus
remember
points
this
for that.
place?
Oh, this is the place I drove to that one time.
Sure is. I'm just gonna teleport you indoors. Come on!
Whoop.
Metal, Matthias Nilsson, the unstoppable Viking. We're gonna kick ass now.
What do you need?
Look at that
Metal!
ponytail! That ponytail.
He is very, very metal. He's very old as well, but he's very metal. Now, for the different factions in the game, of which we only know one at the minute, the Universal Petroleum, there are a bunch of missions you can do, and a bunch of different bases you can capture for them. These are the outpost missions, and there's generally about 3 for every faction. And sort of, you have to do those before you can really sort of buy anything interesting from them, or get interesting missions from them. So, that's what we're going to be doing now.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. It's not as bad as it sounds, we get to blow stuff up.
Yeah, honestly, I quite like the outpost missions.
They're a lot better than the transporting guns missions.
And the
which we've already
transporting other
proved are.
things missions.
Hey, don't spoil it. That's an exciting transport mission. I'm actually going to be doing the good one of those on camera as well.
Yeah.
You can't
Well,
stop me.
I mean, you have to show off at least one of them.
So, can we take this wheelbarrow? Push me. Oh. Goodbye,
Did you tip it
wheelbarrow.
over?
I
It's right here.
accidentally destroyed it. Viking
No,
funeral.
No, it's right here. Are you blind? Oh, here's another one.
Thank God. Tell you what, I'm going to get in this nice car that they've repaired for me. It's my lime green nasty. Get indoors.
No, I like the outdoors.
So help me God.
Come on, right,
I
postman.
forgot.
Oh, shit.
Hey, that was a great ride.
Kevin Costner.
Oh, you're actually getting indoors now, Kevin. Hang on, I'll tell you what. This time, I'm actually going to look at where I'm going rather than... Excuse me! I say I'm look at where I'm going, but I'm not actually going to open the map. Oh god, this outpost is miles away. We've got a proper drive ahead of us.
Yikes.
You might
I
want to
think
turn on the radio.
We could have just taken the boat, I think. I'm pretty sure we could have taken the boat there in that outpost.
But that wouldn't let us do fun things like drive over people, do awesome turns.
I'm sorry, I had to exit the car. It's a very understandable reason. I just saw a red sports bike.
Well, I hope you can catch up, because you're getting very close to the edge of the circle where it recalls you.
I live my life on the edge of a circle.
Ooh, you're philosophical today.
Hmm.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm noticing that in co-op the pop-in is slightly worse.
You should have been here. I just did a jump clean over 3 VZ jeeps and I was strafing them at the same time and beeping my horn.
Well, that's pretty mundane. You do that every day.
Well, for me it's just routine, you know, my 9 to 5, but for another person, a mere mortal.
I had an accident.
Whoa! I had an accident too. I just launched 10 meters into the air off of a pavement.
Did your accident involve maybe exploding on the side of a house?
No, do you want me to pick you up?
How far are we? Nah, we're almost there. I'll just take the scenic route through this lovely... Oh, I say lovely, kind of knackered down villa. Uh-oh. I found some enemies.
Whoa!
Hey, you found some enemies too. You ditched your bike!
It's a sports ditch, like
Hey,
an
come over
action
here.
ditch, I mean.
I found something amazing. Look, I can make a great joke about this. Where are you
Okay,
going?
I just drove over a dude because he threw a grenade at me.
Turning circle. Look, it's some money. Look, look,
Where
look.
are you?
I'm over here by the ace of spades.
Oh, right. I'm behind bars where I should be.
Yeah, that's right. Your driving offences have finally caught up with you. Look though, it's Solano's hedge fund. I thought that up myself and didn't steal it.
Copyright you, 2009.
Speaking of stealing though, that's another thing we can do now we've got Ewan. For no real reason at all, factions and the Venezuelan army will have left like piles of cash, ammunition and explosives lying around, and Ewan could come pick them up in his helicopter. It gives them
Also,
something to do, you know.
I've just realized something. Yuan actually can launch several airstrikes. Well, it's not really airstrikes, you can just, you know, parachute in a bomb, but it's still kind of air.
Well, it's not really an airstrike, it's more of a sort of introduction, I think.
Yeah, and there's like 2 or 3 total, because, to be fair, you get
Speaking of
the
introduction,
airstrike
do you
guy.
maybe want to get over here so we can attack this base?
I'm coming in a support vehicle.
Is it a jeep? I don't want a support vehicle. It is a jeep as well. Excuse me!
What did I do?
You flung the jeep at me! Somehow.
Backwards?
Yes! It was... What's a sideways cartwheel called?
A Lithuanian dad from now on.
No, I don't think that really works. You can't say to children, okay, today in PE we're going to be doing some Lithuanian dads. And then all the children start flying through the air sideways.
Yeah, that doesn't exactly work.
Why the hell am I following you?
I'm just, you know, you're the cameraman, I'm the action guy.
There is
But also I'm
absolutely
behind
no
enemy
action around
lines.
you.
Yeah, let's steal this fuel. Oh, that's some action.
Yep, I blew up the, you know, bad house.
Here's the fun thing, oh.
What did you do?
I think the VZ blew up the fuel I was gonna steal, and I'm blown up now.
Do you need a hand? Oh, for
bit.
God's sake. I can't remember the buttons to... How did you even get killed, you daft arse?
Like 2 explosions in a row.
Honestly, you're meant to be bulletproof. Ooh, a box! Hey.
One thing I wanted to note is that you can tag one thing for stealing, as you've noticed, but you can actually tag multiple things as Ewan is coming in, and he'll get every single one of them in one go.
If you're not stupid, you will have noticed this the very first time you played through. However, I did have to tell Little Man this about 6 months after he'd finished playing the game.
No, I realized it of my own volition, because I'm a genius.
You totally didn't. Named and shamed. Right, now that we've cleared this outpost out of baddies, what we actually have to... Excuse me? I said I'd cleared all the baddies out. Go away. Honestly, bloody Venezuelans.
Do you want me to take care of them?
I've taken care of business. What we have to do on these outpost missions is not just kill all the people ourselves and capture it. We actually have to get in members of the relevant faction to come in and unlock the door, steal whatever's inside. So for this one, we can order a UP strike team. And they will eventually come in a UP helicopter
We
if we
could
wait long enough.
theoretically just call them in constantly to have them take care of the enemy for us, as I had to do once because there was one VZ guy, not even with a machine gun, just like a regular assault rifle, that killed like 3 of these strike teams outright by himself.
The problem with the strike teams is they're actually very stupid, both in fighting and in pathfinding.
Yeah, and like actually getting
Come on.
to where they have to capture.
Come on, get indoors!
Hey buddy.
See
Good
you
job.
later, Mr. Teleporter. Well, that was probably the easiest 300 grand I've ever made. Apart from that bit where you died.
Well, it's the easiest grand 300 whatever you made, but not the one I made. I'm good at this.
Fiona has just really illustrated the most important part of unlocking outposts. The more you capture, the more places you can quick travel to. It's incredibly useful. However, we can also go in and do some shopping, which I'm going to do now after I introduce you to this weirdo. Not Lithuanian Dad.
Matthias Nilsson, I heard of you. You're one badass Swede. Glad to have you on board. I hear you need help.
We have to scavenge as little story as there is.
Yeah, we may as well let any NPC who wants to talk, they're free to do it. Now,
Go right
every
ahead.
time... I'm going to talk over a shop, I think. That's compelling viewing. Every time you unlock an outpost, the faction will sort of become more friendly with you and will, you know, sell more of its wares to you. By doing that, we've unlocked some useful things. There's a boat for some reason, which we're never going to use.
It's a
mark my
dinghy.
words.
In
It's
fact,
a dinghy with a machine gun on it, is what it is.
for 5k though, that's a steal.
No, it's not! That's a bloody expensive dinghy! I'm pretty sure you can get for 15 quid down at the beach shop.
Just at a balloon store.
Exact. Balloon store? They sell dinghies at balloon stores in Lithuania.
Well,
Got
the
images
ones
of,
I
like,
go
kids-
to.
Like images of kids' parties just being full of inflated dinghies full of helium.
Yeah, and the clowns, they make, you know, dogs out of dinghies, cats out of dinghies,
They all kind of look the same, just a screwed up dinghy in a ball.
dingoes out of dinghies.
That wasn't good. Oh, that's too expensive to buy right now. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of money, so I've prioritised buying the most important thing. The fuel storage upgrade, which just, as you may guess, increases the
Yeah, what the hell?
storage of fuel in our base.
And
Fuel is actually incredibly important in the game, because that's how we pay Ewan, and airstrikes later on. Everything costs either fuel or money, and we're going to be needing a lot of both.
so, to sum up, fuel equals explosions, and as you know, explosions are very important to this game. So fuel
Exactly.
is just as important.
We've already set up the economy for the whole game now.
Yeah.
Well done us. Right, do you want to get into this jeep, or do you want to take another jeep? Oh,
Well,
why am I not... Oh, there was a UP guy driving. That's why it wasn't going.
yeah.
Right, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to set a GPS thing, 'cause it's, again, mild. It's back in bloomin' Maracaibo!
Oh, and that fucking airport. Jeez.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going to cut very casually across this grass.
Oh,
See,
nice
the civilians
shortcut.
Just
Which-
don't care.
Wow, that was close.
That wasn't close at all. I hit him in the arse with a car.
That was close.
He didn't seem particularly phased, though, did he?
Well, he's a construction worker, he's probably got protection.
Ah, he's got buttons of steel, you'd say.
I would say that, yes.
Only because I know you're a sort of hardcore trainer yourself, and you aim to get every part of your body made of steel.
And then, who knows?
Basically, we have to avoid a Chuck Nukem joke here. You've already outdone your quota of that in LP videos. That's right, I remember that. I remember everything, John.
Jeez, you've completely lost me here.
How could you... Oh, for God's sake.
Don't explain it, but I mean... Oh, motorbikes. 2 of them. Hey, one of
You
them's
deserved
red.
it. You can't have a motorbike. We've got business to do.
Business
Remember
on
that-
motorbikes.
That was a shortcut. You can't prove anything, excuse me.
This is a shortcut. Gee.
I just have something against motorbike people in this game, okay? They always get in my way. Oh, hey. Could you do me a favour and pop out and get that spare part?
Yeah. Whoa, did you see that bike go?
Yes!
It just flew off like a fucking kite.
Oh. Right.
The physics in this game for when you know, do an action exit out of a vehicle are...
Oh, hello.
Speaking
I think
of
they
action
had a grenade
exits...
launcher. That's more than action, that was just amazing. Where is the grenade launcher car thing? 'Cause this is it.
I think we'll... Nah. They just...
Should we just go to the
Come on.
outpost?
Yes.
Oh, you're actually going to shoot! Strange enough, the UP guy didn't actually want to shoot those evil Venezuelans with the grenade launcher. Maybe he was scared.
I don't think there was a grenade launcher, you just imagining it, and your car was at 50 health because you ran into a bike and me.
Listen, those bikes are made of paper, those shouldn't do any damage to my lovely Jeep.
What we did?
My lovely Jeep of steel. Yeah, that really helps the disguise murdering them. Right, well, looks like we're here.
Well,
This is gonna be good.
looks
This is gonna
like
be
the
good.
Jeep guy didn't
Oh!
react that much to us, so I think murdering ourselves
Hang on,
is
we're
in
in the wrong
line.
place.
I was wondering why you had exited the vehicle.
We're here to take over the car park, is what we're doing. Okay. This is a very strategic car park, as opposed to the thing protected
Because
by. I'm
you
getting
see,
out
the
of here.
strategy
Oh!
in this car park is the fact that it's right next to an outpost.
I think I tried to get out of the car and it flipped me back in the car when I was upside down. That's not what I want to do.
Do you want me to blow the car up for you so you can get out? Because I'm pretty good at that.
No, honestly, I'm fine, thank you. Thanks loads for the consideration, though.
Oh yeah, and no problem. I'm
Tell you
just
what,
going to use emplaced weapon things and be completely useless.
Do we have any airstrikes? Oh, we just have a
I-
strike team. Tell you what, we'll throw some people in to get some, you know, get some
Oh,
dead.
getting tactical with it, I see.
Yeah. Actually, here's tactical for you. I'm gonna blow up that fuel deposit thing. Am I? No, I'll hit it with a. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
It didn't
They
actually.
always take a short delay to explode, I've noticed, even if you blow them up with the
Yeah, I
biggest
thought-
thing
I
possible.
thought you were meant to be killing the guy up on that tower.
No, I'm meant to be stealing all the fuel.
Ah, you mean like the one I just blew up?
Yes, except not blown up.
Oh, well, would you like me to pick up some of this blown up fuel? It's mostly like fumes by now.
Nah, I don't think we can reuse blown up fuel, to be fair.
Oh, that's bad.
Why did you go into the jeep that I had previously grenade launched?
I don't know. There was a man attacking me from it, and now I've got a clever plan to kill this guy. Oh.
Yeah, that was a clever plan.
Turns out you had a clever plan too. Right?
Ooh,
Oh.
now that's clever.
See, I know what I'm doing, totally. Where's the
That's an
C4?
airstrike.
Hey, Ewan, would you like to make a
I'm
quick
just gonna...
buck?
Oh, hey!
Yeah.
Did you just throw a grenade at the...
No,
Well-
that's a smoke.
It's okay, I've, Oh my lord!
What just happened? What is
You know-
continuing to happen?
You know those C4 that I put on the, Rocket Man house?
Yeah.
It turns out that you can blow up artillery that's waiting for pickup using C4.
Were you not aware of that? There's a loading tooltip that says, hey, blow up artillery that's on the ground. It's like an airstrike, but for free.
I didn't actually know that now. Tell you what, I think a guy just threw a grenade down at us. He did! Stupid sniper. Snipe that. Right, time for
Oh
a strike
shit, I'm
team.
getting sniped.
Why don't you snipe back?
Because it's RPG
Ah.
dudes and there's going
Oh,
to be just
hello.
more of them.
Yeah. Do you have any C4 left? I
No,
probably
but
don't.
I am a smart shopper and I have bought some C4 supply drops.
Well, that's useless. We'd have to wait for you to show up.
I'm waiting for you to show up.
Could you maybe give me some assistance? The guys in the house really want me dead.
How could I assist you? Do you want a hug?
No, it's not time for that. I'll tell you what it is time for. Using the artillery on the ground. Oh, for
Nice.
God's sake, I accidentally killed one of the UP guys.
Good job. Here's the C4 we ordered.
Hey, thanks, Ewan. It's good of you, really.
Real timely of you, you fucking Irishman.
Hey, don't be like that.
Well,
he
to be fair, being Irish is practically like being Lithuanian. I think we're at like 10% minority there.
you're not actually that similar, you know? I mean, I've been to Ireland. There weren't
Have
that
you
many...
been to Lithuania?
No, but I know from your stories that I don't want to go. Is that good enough?
Fair enough.
Also, are there any more resources? Oh, hey, there's some bombs over here. Have you called in Ewan?
Don't think so.
I'll do it. We'll actually get some stuff. Even
I'm
though we're
going
full
to
of fuel.
obscure the smoke
Obscure the smoke? What
with my
smoke?
gun truck. Well, smoke from a smoke grenade. Jeez.
There's no smoke grenades, you stupid Viking.
The signal things he sent to you.
Oh, that smoke grenade. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting into the shop because I'm embarrassed now.
Well, I think we're silent here, so this is a good point to say that we've been at it for 20 minutes.
We're gonna stop now.
Well, it's your decision.
Okay. Hush up your face. For God's sake.
What?
I hear you need help.
Right. Well, some outposts, as lovelily demonstrated here by this man in a hat, have more than just getting missions for getting other outposts. They have stuff like this, which is... These missions will typically be tiered, quite boring ones. Stuff like delivering vans or flying a helicopter around. We won't actually be doing most of them on camera, I'm very sorry. But I will show them off at some point. However, the main reason I've come here is to look at what new treats there are. There's a fuel
There's a
storage
tank.
upgrade. Yeah. We are going to be buying several light tanks, and by several I mean 40... Do I mean 41? No. I'll buy 10 just in case, so we can go and have some fun with it, you know.
I need all the help I can get. Come back anytime.
Well, now that we've met our newest shop-owning friend and bought a modest number of tanks from him, well, enough for the next video at least, I reckon we're done here for today. Next time we're going to be getting the last UP outpost and then actually doing that mission we took you to at the start of the video. No, really, that's the actual law you do it in. I've remembered this time. But for now, good night and don't have nightmares. Anything to add?
It's harmonica time!